What's the vibes? Top of the morning, top of the afternoon, top of the evening. Whenever this video may find you, I'm Dream. Follow me on Twitter, Mr. Dreamy1, the number one. Sub to my YouTube channel, Blunt Money Bets. That's this channel right here. If you're watching this on Twitter, give me a like and a retweet. Like the video, share the video, comment on the video, and sub to the channel. Most importantly, playoff time. Got my boy Flo with me. We wasn't able to link up yesterday, so got my boy Flo with me today, and we gonna see if we can get to some value with these playoffs starting today. And it's a big NBA slate, but that slate trash. So we're gonna see what we can do. But yeah, without further ado, I'll let my boy introduce himself, plug what he got going on, and we'll get into the slate.
Happy Saturday. Big Saturday, a lot of NBA games, a lot of trash lines, I got to be honest. But there's money to be made. It's 2 NFL games. There's a bunch of NBA games. Of course, the next play. So, Stephen Florival on Twitter, YouTube, Sports with Flow. Give me a follow. Let's get to it.
All right. Yeah, quick recap of yesterday. 3-3. Hit a blow money bet. Basically lost a unit and a half. So going into the weekend down 2 units, 2.5 units, somewhere around there. So we gotta get right. Blowouts, man. Just blowouts.
Yeah.
We'll see, man. NBA. We'll see. But yeah, I put in some blowout tickets, so we'll see what it do. But yeah, let's get started, man. NFL. Flo, you just lead off, man. What you got, man? What you got with your straights?
Yeah.
If any, how you feeling about the games today?
Two interesting games. I have two straights. The big thing with the NFL I try to avoid is I try to stay away from what the popular notion is. Like the popular notion is that like Joe Flacco is going to be in Baltimore next weekend. Everyone's riding the Browns. I love the Browns. I'm rooting for them, America's team. But whenever it's like everyone's going for one team and it's a cursed franchise and they're on the road and Denzel Ward is going to play, but it's like kind of like compromised. Like I know the Texans have their own injuries. Their defensive ends are kind of banged up. So, but my first play today I have is in that game. Excuse me, is David Njoku for 5 catches and the Knicks money line at minus 102. Looking at just looking in general at this Texans defense, they allowed the most catches to tight ends. They also allowed the 5th most yards to tight ends. And there's a game where I think it's like lined up to be a pass funnel game for Joe Flacco to throw it a bunch of times. I think this has shootout potential. And is a line where he's been killing with Joe Flacco in games that haven't been blowouts. It's been his number one target. He's been the most targeted Brown. He also has the most receptions as a Brown when Joe Flacco's under center. So his line's 5.5, so I didn't want to get hooked. I'm very confident the Knicks are winning today. You know, famous last words. So I took the 5 and put it with the Knicks money line, got it at minus 102. I'm also, when they put it up, it's currently on DraftKings at plus 105, but I'm also going to throw half a unit on Njoku who have a catch on the first drive. He's been targeted in 6 Joe Flacco starts. He's been targeted 5 of the 6. Doesn't mean he's caught it, but he's been targeted on 5 of the 6 first drives. So I just think it's a nice game script to get the game eased in. Just throw a quick dump off to the tight end. So I like that. It's at plus 105, but I'm hoping FanDuel gives us like a plus 120, plus 130 even, because we see it all the time. And my other one, it's chalky. Hopefully I'm not, going with the crowd, but I took Chiefs and Dolphins under 44 and minus 115. This is going to be the 4th coldest game in the history of the NFL. Jeff Darlington of ESPN did an amazing report talking about the fact that it's going to be minus 5, feels like minus 30, 29 mile per hour wind gusts. The players are going to be not even wearing cleats. They're going to be wearing turf shoes. And I looked at the 5 other coldest games in NFL history, and they all went under 44 as well. Only one game came close. That was, I want to say, Packers Giants. The Giants went to that Super Bowl against the Patriots, but the Packers Giants, I want to say, hit 43. It was like 23-20. But all of them were under like 36, under 37. And also, not just that, but if you look at these two teams in the second half of the season, the Chiefs have become more of a run dominant team. They're not the same old Chiefs because these receivers flat out stink. Same with the Dolphins, more of a run dominant team. So with Achane, Mostert, Pacheco, I think you're going to see more of a run game, control ball clock, try to limit mistakes, because this does feel like a game where someone's going to make a big mistake, whether it be a fumble, maybe the wind gets a hold of one, an interception, something bounces off a guy's chest pad. So just 2 plays for the NFL for me today. It's going to be Chiefs, Dolphins under 44, Njoku 5 catches with the Knicks money line, and whenever it pops up on FanDuel so I can compare the odds, Njoku half a unit, catch on the first drive. Those are my 3.
Love it. Love it. All right. Let me see. We have 5 minutes. All right. I got one straight. And then we'll get to, I guess, blood money bets. Which I got a bunch of them shits, but they just mostly round robins. But um, yeah. I don't know if I should give this out. Well, I guess I'll give this out because it is too. Yeah, I guess. All right. So I got Tua under, and I use my DraftKings boost on this. It's like a 30% boost or some shit on DraftKings. I got Tua under 262 and a half passing yards in the SGP. And I put that with the game total under 50. That's a minus 116. Put a unit on that. Tua for the Dolphins under 262 yards passing. And I put that with the game total under 50. And just simply put, just like Flo was saying, like you got one of the coldest games in NFL history. I've been hearing all week, like Tua, his yardage drops when the weather goes like below 70. Just below 70, his yardage drops. So I mean, my God, when it's about to be what it's gonna be today, good luck. I think they're gonna try and run the ball. They're gonna have a game script. And any passes that they have, I don't know if they're gonna be downfield. I think they're gonna be like screens and shit. So we'll see. Tua, I don't even know some first name, but yeah, Tua under 262 yards passing and a half yards passing, and I put that with the game to go under 50. And it's a minus 116 without the boost of minus 150. So I still like it at minus 150, but that's just crazy juice. But I use my boost for it, put a unit on it, minus 116. And the plus 103, squares a bitch, NBA, NFL put together. But it is what it is. Knicks money line, Cowboys money line, Bills money line. So everything that we giving out today is basically just like looks for today. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't want to, give out too much crazy shit, and we don't want to be on here all day. So the Knicks is from today, but Dallas and Buffalo they play tomorrow. That's a plus 103. Shop around. Best price I got was a plus 103.
Monday now for Buffalo. Monday now.
Huh? Yeah,
Monday,
that's crazy that they changed that. I'm like, yo, what are they doing? But I mean, shit, Buffalo gonna win regardless. But I think that messes up, and that helps out a few of my blunt money bets, by the way. Because they didn't void them. They didn't void them, but
okay.
Yeah, it's still there, and it would have said void by now. It went from white, because like everything else was like blue or whatever my screen is, blue, black, I forget. But it went white just for that leg, and then it went back to normal. So I guess they're not voiding.
Interesting.
Yeah, if they void that, they gotta bet everybody. They gotta void everybody under bets, which they, they should kind of. They gotta void everybody. Right. They gotta void everybody over bets. They gotta void, side total. They gotta just void all bets with that game. We'll see, but they ain't do it yet. So yeah, Knicks money line, Dallas and Buffalo, all the wins, squares a bitch. But hey, sometimes you got to get there to get a unit. Plus 103. I really like all of them to win. They all about 7-8 point favorites. So yeah, that's that. So getting the blood money bets, I'll try and keep them short. I'm looking at my shit like it's a lot, but it's really not a lot. But it feels like a lot just because it's round robins and shit. All right. So there's a FanDuel boost that I have for NFL. I got like this boost pack. I'm sure y'all might have got it too, like this 30% boost pack. I used one on that 1 unit bet. And I used one on this SGP. Well, no, it's just an NFL all the way. It's NFL all the way. And it's similar to kind of the bets I put in already. Dallas money line, Tua under 261 yards passing. I don't know why it went up or down, whatever. Miami team total under 24.5. Isaiah Pacheco 50 yards. Bills Steelers under 40. And the Bills minus 2.5. That's a plus 381. Basically, my favorite looks thrown together, teased and shit thrown together in a boost. All right, so I'll run it back one more time. Dallas money line, Bills and Steelers under 40. Bills minus 2.5. Tua under his passing yards, boosted a little under 261.5. Miami team total under 24.5. And Isaiah Pacheco 50 yards. I love Isaiah Pacheco today. 50 yards rushing. All right. Now let's get into the shits. Okay. Probably my favorite blunt money better today. Each team to score one rushing touchdown today is plus 550. And that is on FanDuel. Each team to score one rushing touchdown. It's only 4 games. I mean, it's only 4 teams playing today.
Yeah.
So shit. I like Kansas City chances to score. I mean, I like everybody's chances to score a rushing touchdown today. So we'll see. This is under, man, you gotta dig on FanDuel for this shit. This shit is under like wild card featured plays or some shit. Wild card featured parties. Cause they got game features, then they got all it, but just go into wild card featured parties and they'll have it there. So it's called something like that. And it's every team to score one rushing touchdown plus 550. I know Midwest Slide Diva yesterday was talking about how people had snagged like every team to score a touchdown or something plus 10,000 or whatever it was.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, she was talking about that yesterday in the chat. So we'll see. I got plus 550 just to score a rushing touchdown. We'll see what happens. All right. Also, every team to score 2 touchdowns and 2 field goals. A lot of these blunt money bets I'm about to give y'all is literally the least amount that you could put on a bet. I put $5 on this. It's a plus 4,800. Every team today to score 2 field goals and 2 touchdowns. Plus 4,800. Put $5 on it. Get you back like $230. All right, you put $1 on it. Get you back, I don't know, $48. Yeah, something like that.
Nice steak dinner.
You know what I'm saying? Nice little you and your
you get the porterhouse or the New York sirloin, depending on what you're feeling for.
Yeah. All right. And what is this? Okay. Touchdown lays. CJ Stroud and Pat Mahomes each to score a touchdown plus 3,100. So CJ Stroud, I know a lot of smart people on his rush yards, and that's basically because Cleveland runs man defense a lot. So when you run man against a quarterback that can move, you open yourself up to him to rush the ball. So gotta like that. It's Mahomes in the playoff game, so you always gotta like his rushing touchdown playoff game. But as far as CJ Stroud, I was listening to some podcasts and they was talking about how CJ had 12 rushing attempts against Georgia in the national championship game or playoff game, whatever. So long story short, bro can move. He just really don't. He a pocket passer. So he can definitely score. He scored a few rushing touchdowns this year. It's playoff time, It's time. I can see him getting the quarterback sneakers. I feel like it's gonna be a lot of tush pushes. It's playoff time. Now we like quarterbacks. If y'all get hurt getting in there, oh well. But you gotta leave it all out there. So CJ Stroud, Houston Texans, and Pat Mahomes, each to score a touchdown plus 3,100. All right. Next. Oh, that's for tomorrow. Okay, I can't even do that. That's for tomorrow. Hopefully it don't get killed though. And I'll put it on the timeline. But that's for tomorrow. All right. Each team to score 1 touchdown and 1 field goal each half. All right. This is a fucking plus 4 million.
Goodness gracious.
Is it a 4 million? I think it's a plus. Yo, I shit you not. It's a plus 45 million. Plus 45 million. I shit you not. A plus 45 million. Because I'm looking at this shit and it say 450-11900. So let me see. Yeah, that's 45 million. Okay, so each team to score a touchdown and a field goal in each half. All right. I just round robin this 2s and 4s. If you want to play them all separately, all these shits is like plus 2,000. You more than welcome to. But again, I told y'all just a bunch of fucking long shots today. Put 10 cents on the shit and just have some fun with it. Each team to score 1 touchdown and 1 field goal in each half in the Cleveland-Houston game, the Miami-Kansas City game, both games today, the Green Bay-Dallas game, and the LA-Detroit game. So without talking too much about the games for tomorrow, I think LA and Detroit is going to be a high-scoring game, and that game could definitely get loose. And Green Bay and Dallas, as long as Green Bay get their field goals out in the first half, I don't think they're going to have no other chance but to play from behind and score touchdowns in the second half. So I like it. And maybe Dallas just get field goals in the second half. And as far as the games today, I think Cleveland and Houston is a perfect game for 2 touchdowns and 2 field goals. I ain't going to hold you. I think it's a perfect game for that. So you just needed to happen in each half, each team to score one touchdown. Basically, what we was one Washington field goal or one Washington touchdown away from cashing in the national championship. So you wanted to be 10-10 at half or something around there. Each team to have a touchdown in the field goal, and then for them to do it again in the second half. Obviously, this is a long shot. This is a plus 45 million. Okay? Obviously. Just putting that out there. But yeah, each team to score one touchdown and one field goal in each half. This is on FanDuel. Cleveland and Houston, Miami and Kansas City, Green Bay, Dallas, LA, and Detroit. Next, a similar round robin. Each of these teams to record 5 sacks in their game. This is nothing too crazy, just a 400,000. 4 teams to record 5 sacks in their game. Again, I just round robin this by twos, and then obviously I put like $1 on, the plus 400,000. Buffalo going against Pittsburgh to get 5 sacks. Kansas City, going against Miami. Dallas against Green Bay, and Philly against Tampa Bay. Simply put, I think all these teams are going to win, especially Philly. They got a really good defensive line. They ain't been playing up to their capability, but they got a good defensive line. They can get after Baker, and Baker stay getting sacked regardless. Dallas, one of the best defenses in the league, and I think Jordan Love going to have to pass. He got to play from behind. Kansas City today going against Tua, same thing. I don't think they're going to pass a lot. Same thing. It's my same reasoning in the Buffalo game, and that's before the Buffalo game got moved. I put this in, by the way. I don't think these two teams are going to pass a lot, but I think it's going to be so cold, and they're both going to be, I don't think they're going to pass a lot, but I think it's going to be so cold, and their opponents are going to be playing from behind that they're going to have no choice but to pass. So, again, Pittsburgh, if they down 10 in the fourth quarter, as much as they want to run, they're going to have to pass with Mason Rudolph, all right? And it's the same thing with Kansas City with Tua. I know they're going to try to run the ball, but eventually they're going to have to pass because I think they're going to be down. So, yeah, Buffalo, Kansas City, Dallas, Philly, each to record 5 sacks, round robin 2s and 4s. Got a couple more of these. Then we get to the NBA. First touchdown score. Damn, we was close to cashing this shit last Sunday. Oh, my God. All right, first touchdown score. I did it with 4 games. And again, I round robin it by 2s. Okay, 2s and 4s. So plus 100,000. Definitely nothing too crazy. Isaiah Pacheco for Kansas City to score the first touchdown. CeeDee Lamb for Dallas to score the first touchdown. Jalen Hurts for the Eagles to score the first touchdown. And Kyren Williams for LA to score the first touchdown. Couldn't talk y'all for doing these each to score 2 touchdowns. If I would have did that last week, we would have cashed. It is what it is. But yeah, Isaiah Pacheco, CeeDee Lamb, Kyren Williams, and Jalen Hurts each to score the first touchdown of the game. It's a plus 133,000. Isaiah Pacheco for Kansas City, CeeDee for Dallas, Kyren Williams for LA, and Jalen Hurts. King Jalen Hurts. My bad, bro. King Jalen Hurts for the Eagles. All right. And last but not least, we got 2 SGPs, okay? A plus 650 and a plus 1124. We got an SGP from each game today in the NFL, all right? We'll start with the Houston game. CJ and Flacco each have 225 yards passing. Amari Cooper and David Njoku. Cooper to have 4 catches and Njoku to have 5 catches. Nico Collins, receiver, 50 yards receiving, obviously. And Dalton Schultz, tight end, to have 3 catches. And to top that off, Kareem Hunt touchdown. That obviously puts a lot of juice on it. Plus 1124. I'll run it back one more time for the vibe. So Kareem Hunt touchdown. We've been playing Kareem Hunt touchdowns a lot this season. He's been doing good for us. He's the red zone running back. We'll see what happens. But generally, when they score in the red zone, it's Kareem Hunt that does it. So Kareem Hunt or David Njoku. But if they're going to run, it's going to be Kareem Hunt. So Kareem Hunt touchdown. CJ and Flacco each have 225 yards passing. That's nothing. They each have that by the third quarter, top of the fourth. Amari Cooper, 4 catches, and Njoku, 5 catches. It's kind of like they base since Flacco been there. So we just need to get their base. And Nico Collins, how about Nico covering our receiving for our round robin that didn't hit in the first play of the game last week? We just need him to get 50. I feel like he's going to get like double or triple coverage or some shit today. Like, it's the playoffs. I don't think they're going to be letting Nico Collins run wild today, but we just need him to get 50 and Dalton Schultz to get 3 catches, plus 1124. And last but not least, a plus 650 in the Kansas City-Miami game. Tua Tagovailoa. Damn, so Tua is his first name. Okay. Like, damn, I don't know Tua first name. That's why, because it's Tua. All right, Tua Tagovailoa, under 1.5 touchdowns thrown. Okay? So if they score today, I could see Tyreek getting one of them little shovels, or maybe Tua dot somebody. But I think it's going to be Mostert or Devin Chain. Either one of them boys. I don't know which one healthy, all that shit. But yeah, Tua, under 1.5 touchdowns. Tyreek Hill, 7 catches. So this is basically his line. I actually really like this line. I almost put a half a unit on it. Why do I like Tyreek to go over his catch prop, and I like Tua to go under his pass prop? Because he's going to get a whole lot of fucking screens. That's how they're going to do it. They're going to try. They can't throw the ball down the field. They're going to be like, nigga, we about to turn you into a running back. Boop, go do your thing. And they're going to let him go do his thing. Now, he still might, get maybe a deep ball or something like that. But I think he's going to get a lot of targets. I was about to say something crazy. He's about to get a lot of targets, you know what I'm saying? And he's going to get a lot of looks. So, 7 catches for Tyreek. Kelce, 5 catches, because, it's Travis Kelce in a playoff game. Hopefully, he don't front. But, Travis Kelce. And Isaiah Pacheco, 50 yards with the game to go under 47.5, plus 650. I'll run it back one more time. The game to go under 47.5. Isaiah Pacheco, the running back for Kansas City, to have 50 yards. He's in 2 of my Blunt Money bets. Really like him today. Kelce, 5 catches. Tyreek, 7 catches. And Tua, under 1.5 touchdowns thrown. That's a plus 650. All right. Yeah. Those are your Blunt Money bets. So again, not much. It seemed like it's a lot, but at the end of the day, it's really just 5. And then like 3 crazy round robins. You know what I'm saying? Like just 3 round robins that if we just hit one of them for 2, I'm happy. I'm happy. It's just 2 of them hit. So that's that. We about to get in the NFL and let's flow when it end.
Yeah, I got a little prize pick.
You got Blunt Money bets for the NFL, right?
Yeah, just one.
Okay, yeah. What you got?
We all good, baby. We all good. One, it's on the timeline. You hit on a lot of the key points of what I thought. I don't know if the Bill stuff is still available, but I'll give out what I took, and you could substitute or just leave it out. Up to you. But 5 legs on prize picks. I did like quarter unit on this. It's Njoku, 8.5 targets in the first game. He has 8 or more in the last 4 Flacco starts. Mostly he gets 8. I'm just putting like the kind of like the playoff like tax, because like he had 8 against the Jets. The game was over in the third quarter. He had 8 against, I'm gonna say, the Texans. Game was over in the third quarter. So it's the playoffs. So it's like, got to keep your foot on the gas. I mentioned earlier, he has the most targets and catches with Flacco, and the Texans allow the most catches and 5th most yards to tight ends in the league. Couldn't agree more with you with Tyreek Hill. I think the fact that it's so cold outside, this is a game where maybe you take a couple of deep shots, but you do like that system where you put him in the backfield, do a little shovel pass, you swing out, screen, use that as an extension as the run game. So I used his 10 targets as my second leg. He has 10 plus and 6 of 8. Last year in Buffalo, different circumstances, but it was frigid that day. He had 15 targets in that game. So
damn.
Yeah. So I'm like, 10 plus back in KC. Like, Tyreek ain't coming to KC to be a decoy. Like, he's going to be the central focal point of the game plan. Let's use our noodle on that one. And the other one I had was in the Bills game. I'm not sure if it's available, but it was Josh Allen, 9 rush attempts. He's over 3 of 5. As a Jets fan who's watched Josh Allen, the big thing I know is that they kind of keep him like that car in the garage, the sports car in the garage, where they'll take him out for the big games, and he's going to have a lot more rushes in games that matter, especially with this terrible weather. You could see him just like, ice out the clock. You also might get the benefit of the game is over. You might get like 2 or 3 kneels. If you're at 7 or 8, he kneels it 2-3 times. There's
those
your 9.
count as rushes?
That's a rush attempt if you lose a yard.
Wow.
Yeah. So I was like, ooh, yeah. So I like the 9 rush attempts. And the correlation with that is I put Minkah 6 tackles plus assists as my 4th leg. Minkah has 6 tackles plus assists. I took that as a straight, but I know we're not talking about tomorrow. But to explain the pick, he has 6 tackles plus assists in both playoff games as a Steeler. He had 6 in 2 of his last 3 versus Buffalo. And also, I just think he's going to be in the box because this is a game where, like, It's not a lot of deep shots, a lot of like up the seam, Knox, Kincaid, swing passes. I think the Steelers use them in the box. Last 3-4 weeks coming back from injury, didn't really hit this line. They're easing him in. But if you look before that, before the injury, this guy was hitting like 8, 9, 10 on the regular. The guy's a Pro Bowl, excellent player. Love him to get the 6 tackles plus assist. And you get the push ability. I think he's going to get 7 or 8. And the last one is Dak fantasy points. I think Dak's going to have like a big performance. I think this could be a conference championship run for the Cowboys. I won't say Super Bowl, but really like them in this spot against the Packers. I really think there's a spot for CD to explode. There's no Jair Alexander in this game. I think in Mike McCarthy revenge game, I think you can see Dallas score like 31 points, something crazy like that. Dak having 3 touchdowns, maybe 1 on the ground. So I think his fantasy score is 21.5. I went with those 5. So to recap, Njoku 8.5 targets, Tyreek 10 targets. If it's available, Josh Allen 9 rush attempts, Minka 6 tackles plus assists, Dak's fantasy 5 legs. I think half a unit get you like 10 times if you go 5 for 5. And if you only get 4 or 5, you get like times 2 on your money. So I like those 5.
All right, I like it. Let's run through these comments before we get to the NBA. NBA is gonna be, hopefully sharp looks, but we'll see. Sean McIntyre, my boy, what's the vibes? Yeah,
my God, Sean, how we doing?
Colin, money to be made. Absolutely right, Flo. What is that? DeGale, what's that? NFL, is that you saying that's better than NBA betting? Hell no.
I don't know. NFL has been like so up and down. It's like
I hate betting
so
on
unpredictable
NFL.
sometimes.
NFL is crazy as hell. I don't really like betting NFL, man, compared to the NBA. Now, because to me the NFL is just too random. It's too random. Like today, will anybody be surprised if the Houston third receiver that nobody heard of have 6 for 71 and 2 touchdowns? Nobody bet on them. Nobody that's the NFL. Every game is like that. Somebody you never heard of scoring. Like, man, nobody think of betting.
Harrison Bryant, anytime touchdown, book it.
Yeah, some wild shit. But in the NBA, generally your stars are gonna be stars. And like I said, today, Nico Collins, all I gotta do is throw 2 people on his ass. Bye-bye, Nico. That's it for him. I don't like that shit, bro. I don't like that shit. NBA, yeah. Bye-bye LeBron if you want. He getting his shit up. You know what I'm saying? Them boys gonna get their shit up.
You can always count on someone to hit 5 threes on the Lakers. You see, it's consistent.
My bro was taking that W today. All right, man.
I hope so. I'm rooting for him.
We'll see. CJ is going to be throwing that ball all day.
Too. That's going to be a really fun game. You wouldn't think like a game with Flacco and Stroud is like must-see TV, but like that's going to be that might be more fun than the Chiefs game. The Chiefs game, low-key, is going to be kind of boring, I kind of feel like.
Sean said, who knows if they'll turn into yards, but it might be a shootout.
Yeah.
Amari Cooper and Njoku over there receiving yards for sure. Yep, couldn't take you off that, or receptions or both. What up, everybody?
Saturday.
Happy Saturday for sure. Good luck. Good luck to your Steelers, too. I think it hurts the Steelers to move in that game. If I'm the Steelers, I'm pissed. I'm like, we wanted to play in a game where it was about to just be man on man. Ain't no pretty shit. Ain't no passing. Ain't no Stephon Diggs. Can't nobody see. Can't nobody throw. That's the game that Mike Tomlin want to play.
It was about to be that Bills-Pats Monday Night Football game. Give Najee the ball 35 times. Like it was about to be. Yeah, it was about to be a press fight.
My boy said, "I'm ready for the Blunt Money Bet extravaganza." Now we gonna do it. We gonna do it. I'm telling y'all, one of these days we gonna just do nothing but Blunt Money bets. I'm at like 30 to 50 Blunt Money bets. I'm gonna put like $1 on them all, like $50 on. I mean, like $5 on them all. Something wild, man. But yeah, Midwest Fly Diva, appreciate you pulling up. Dreaming with Dream and go with the flow. Please comment, sub, tell a friend. Definitely appreciate you. Big vibe.
Hold on. We've reached that portion of the program where I showed everyone how easy it is to like the video because I'm gonna open the YouTube app and I just clicked on the video and I just liked it. It took less than 8 seconds. If I could do it, you could do it. Like the video, please. It took 8 seconds.
Big vibes. Definitely the promotion portion of the program. Please like the video, share the video, comment on the video. Let me know what y'all on. Follow me and Flo on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Mr. Dreamy One. Flo as Stefan Florval, but it's Floor Rival.
Yes, sir.
And sub the Flow YouTube channel too. Sports with Flow. You know what
I
I'm saying?
appreciate that.
Yeah, all day. Timeout Sports Podcast. What's good, my boy? What you said? Whoa, let's get this money. They must be talking about the plus 45 million. Let's get this money. Back with two goals. I like some of these NFL
Solo, that's
specials
my
this
guy.
weekend. Yeah, man, they got some specials for you. Both games today
Mm.
that have a 2-point conversion plus 1,200. Both games that have one rushing and one passing touchdown. Where is that? Both games that have one rushing and one passing touchdown
Is
today.
that
I
both
think
teams or
that.
just like, yeah,
Well, it's gonna be both. It's both teams. I'm
both
pretty. He
teams?
ain't right it there, but I'm pretty sure it's both teams. I didn't see. Maybe I was just so jaded by the running. I didn't even keep looking after that. But yeah, I like that. I mean, because I think it's a
Yeah, I
better
like that
chance
one.
that passing than rushing. To be honest with you, that 2-point conversion. Yeah, they had one for every game this weekend at like plus 20,000. I saw that too. I don't think that's gonna happen, but I think that could happen today for sure. 2-point conversions in the playoffs. Plus now with teams going for two, like when they down, teams be down like 14
Yeah,
now, and
and
now
like
they
go
just
for
go for
two.
two.
I'm
Like,
like,
bro,
why?
what the fuck? So yeah, that might really be worth it now, but they be doing some wild shit. They analytics, man. Jess, what's good, my boy? 45 million. You wild, but I love it. On the real, it's gonna be so cold in Kansas City. That's gonna be one of the hardest
Yeah.
games to score. Yeah, man. Now, one thing I always worry about, and this is the NFL for you, and I just hate to be this guy, but you know, everybody on that under in the NFL or NBA, like all it really takes is some turnovers to really fuck
Mm-hmm.
up the whole game script.
Yep.
So if it's wild cold and you think it's so cold, and trust me, I'm on the under and I'm on I'm on all these unders, but like don't go crazy because it's cold and it's tough to play, but that can also manifest itself in bad snaps, bad throws, bad handoffs, turnovers, and your ass so close to the touchdown that damn, you can run the shit in. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Josh Giddey triple double again. Got it at plus 7,000. Orlando got nobody against OKC. Yeah, we'll get to NBA soon. Josh Giddey, that motherfucker. I bet, man. I bet J Dub, 8-8 or whatever we had
Yep.
J Dub, and Giddey gonna get it. That nigga and J Dub was chasing too. Let's go Steelers. Yeah, good luck to your Steelers. NBA blowouts ruining. No, that's right, and that's what the
Yeah.
Gale was talking about. And I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it, man. It's just it is what it is. But like I always say, you got to be smart. I cashed around Robin last night playing the unders, and I should have did it with the. I should have added the Charlotte leg to that round robin too. But I took the under on two guys, Carl Anthony Towns. I did the under on Carl Anthony Towns under 25.5, so I just moved it a little bit, and under 31.5 on Ant. And Carl Anthony finished with like 23, and that's just because the fucking coach put him in up 30 in the fourth quarter and let him play 5 minutes. I'm like, all right, coach, fuck it. I see what time you on. But Ant might have finished with like 12. Then I did a personal play where I did like all a points, rebounds, and assists under, and it was like a plus 2,000. And that shit came within 2 and assists of hitting. So everything went under. I had like Cat under 9 rebounds. That hit, he had 8. Had both of them under like they points that hit, under, Ant rebounds that hit, under Cat assists that hit, and ended up with 6 assists. That's what messed that up. So I say all that to say this. It's money to be made, like Flo said. There's money to be made. You just got to go into it, and that's why I like blunt money bets, because sometimes you can attack shit in a couple ways. Now, when you putting a unit on shit, yeah, you got to be kind of more stringent in how you feel. But, if you putting blunt money on stuff, you can afford to attack games a few ways, So just know some of these games today, y'all better believe there's some blunt money bets coming with blowouts. Trust me. Kurt Gray, Myles Garrett, 2 sacks. Okay, yeah.
He has a good matchup. So does Chris Jones. I didn't take Chris Jones because my fear is that the Dolphins are gonna run like a quick pass game where he won't even have the chance to like get the ball, get to the quarterback. But I do like Chris Jones has a massive mismatch. If you want to get like a sack guy like Garrett, Jones, Micah in the Cowboys game tomorrow, and there's one Aiden Hutchinson. Those are the 4 I'm looking at, but I'm like, I don't want to have all this stuff. I just want to enjoy these games.
Yeah, that's dope though. Yeah, I like those sack looks. Timeout said go Texans. That's what's up. Kirk is also on the under Texan game. Okay, yeah, okay. That's a game that got pretty even
That's good
action on
call.
both sides. I'd peep Dalton Schultz too. If Nico is taking the double coverage, yeah, we just gonna have to see how the game going. You know what I'm saying? Because that's another thing about the NFL and the NBA is kind of like that too. But the NFL, like again, what's the game plan? Like it could be anything, especially that it's the playoffs. Like we don't know who they gonna have the game plan around. So we'll see.
Oh, just a little reminder because last year in the playoffs was spectacular with this.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all by now should know where like catch this drive is. It's on DraftKings, you could do it on quick hits. That's the first drive. On FanDuel, you could do like live catch this drive. You gotta do it like right before. There's drives you just know, like, hey, Cowboys need it here. Like just CD Lamb. Like the odds sometimes aren't the greatest. But like if you do your research and cap the game, go into the game like, hey man, I really like Njoku in this game, right? And let's say Njoku goes the first 4 drives, no catches, right? And the Browns are down 7 points right before the half. That's like the perfect time to hit the button on Njoku because one, the will drop from probably like plus 100 to like 180, 230, 240. Happens all the time. Like the guy who has not got the ball yet, perfect time to catch him. So that's something to be mindful of.
Yeah, I might doubt it, but if when I do indulge in that, I'm gonna try to look at like 2 minute or 4 minute drills.
Yeah.
The attack there for sure. My boy Sean said or Noah and hit that like button, please do it. Not relevant for today, but as a Kings fan, I know Mike Brown had a convo with Keegan and told him we need you to contribute more and his volume is going way up. Yeah, I noticed that too. I did notice that too with Keegan Murray. He been shooting a bunch of threes. He always do that. But yeah, it's Keegan has been shooting more. Yeah, and honestly, I think it's because Herder. They don't have no scoring from that position. They took Herder out the lineup, put Chris Duarte in. Chris Duarte ain't doing shit. They put Herder back in the lineup who can't defend shit. So now I just think by who else gonna score? Sabonis is hit or miss. So he probably like Keegan, we need you. It's time. So yeah, because if not, it's just De'Aaron Fox and Malik Monk off the bench. And there's a reason Malik Monk don't start. Probably defense. I don't know, but it's a reason he don't start. Okay, Solo said that's both teams. And Naomi OG Wham in this thing. Appreciate you pulling up, my guy. Make sure you hit that like button. All right, let's get into the NBA. That wasn't too bad. Let's get into the NBA straights. Flo, you go ahead and start with your straights, my guy.
Yes, sir. Got 3 up. Interesting. Jalen Brunson's questionable tonight with a calf contusion. Desmond Bane rolled his ankle really bad. My guess is he's not going to play tonight.
Yeah, he ain't.
Yeah, Memphis is. I feel so bad for them. This also might be a blessing in disguise. Like they lose all these people, but maybe they get a lottery pick, get some luck in the lottery, put that dude with JJ, Smart, Morant, Bane, who knows? But Memphis is down bad. It's basically a G League team. I took the Knicks first half minus 4.5. After they sleptwalked through the first half in Dallas last game, I gotta imagine like you heard the message from the team. And by the way, I'm the Knicks guy, so Moses is gonna be Knicks dominant. But yeah, they slept off through that first half in Dallas, missed some easy shots. So the message after the game was, yeah, we let this one get away. We didn't take advantage enough. 4.5. The Knicks, when they play bad teams, usually get dominate bad teams. And to be honest, I just don't know who's gonna score for Memphis. Like Luke Kennard, they don't even have Santi Aldama. There's Luke Kennard and Vince Williams and Roddy. It's a G League team basically with Jaren Jackson Jr. It's gonna hideous. Second play of the day, I really like this one is we've been riding at Isaiah Hartenstein rebound wagon. It's been crazy. Over 4 of his last 5 with 26, 19, 14, and 15. Grizzle give up the 8th most boards to centers. They cut Biyombo last week. Now they have Tillman at center. It's the game staying close obviously is the thing that scares you here. But yeah, ever since OG's been traded to the Knicks, he's been a monster on the glass. I want to say he's top 5 in rebounding in the NBA. And recent games, just yesterday, Zubac had 11 in 22 minutes. So it's really just about the game staying close. I also went to DK, and I got greedy. You could just take the 14 for plus 185. But I'm very confident Knicks got to win this game. I think it's a halftime, full-time situation. So I did his 14 plus the Knicks first half money line, Knicks full game money line, threw half a unit, got plus 330 at that. Game just got to kind of stay close. And who knows? With Tom Thibodeau, you never know. They could be up 25. You probably still might have him in there, a little run in the fourth.
Yeah, Tom Thibodeau, you fucker. Fuck the damn top points.
Don't ever talk negative about Tom Thibodeau has gotten us over the top on so many plays by just letting Jalen and Julius run against third stringers for 4 minutes. It warms my heart. I love the man so much. Thank you so much, Tom. And final play, we're right back to it. A lot of the Knicks odds are nerfed and nuked. Like DiVincenzo's threes are unplayable. They must think Julius Randle is Dirk Nowitzki because his line is like 30 and a half, 31 and a half today. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I mean, I like Julius, but come on now. Like everything is basically gone. But I do like those assists from Julius again. Memphis gives up a ton of assists, and it's the fact that like he beats up on bad teams, like an outline runs on crispy cap in spaces. Last game he had 5 assists, easily could have had 8. They missed so many open shots. The potentials were all right there, but he had 5 last game. I think the count now is against bottom 5 defenses. He has 5 plus in 10 of 11 with 1 hook. He has 8 assists in 5 of the 11. So I took the 5 dimes plus the Knicks to win plus 108. So rounded back. Knicks first half minus 4.5. Hardenstein's 11.5 rebounds. Through his 14 with the Knicks first half and full game money line, got a plus 330 through half a unit on that. And Julius Randle, 5 dimes, and the New York Knicks to win plus 108 on FanDuel.
All right, love it, love it. I get into my straights. Got 2 straights. I already gave y'all the one with the Knicks, so I guess I technically have 3. But I gave y'all the one with the Knicks already. Knicks, Dallas, and Buffalo money line parlay plus 103. But that's a unit. But these other 2 are a half unit bets. Just because today's janky as shit. I don't trust today. So yeah, we're gonna keep it super, super light and maybe try to find some spots slide, but I doubt that too. We'll see them. Chris Dunn running his bet back from yesterday, won us a unit yesterday, and we're gonna run it back today. Chris Dunn over 1.5 stocks, and we put that with the OKC money line. That is like a minus 108. And it's simple. Just like the cap was yesterday, just add one thing to that. He's covered this in his last 6 games and 9 of his last 12. He played 18 minutes last night and finished with 3 stocks in 18 minutes. All right. For y'all who don't know, he probably got a block now in 9 of his last 12. So his block is sitting there at probably minus 125, minus 120. Couldn't talk you off for putting a half unit on just his block. I may do it like a block lay with him, Derek White, and CJ. I did that before, and Derek White actually messed it up. Or I might just get there with a half unit on the block. But yeah, Chris Dunn over 1.5 stocks. And the thing about Chris Dunn, I actually like him tonight. He played 18 minutes last night. I think that could have something to do with the back-to-back. Maybe they feel like they want to play him a little more versus the Lakers today, or maybe it's just Chris Dunn and they about to trade him, so they just want to show a little bit of him and then put him on the bench. So we'll see. But either way it goes, half unit on the stocks. He should get. I was thinking he was going to get 23 to 30, but yeah, let's just say 18 to 25 minutes tonight. Chris Dunn over 1.5 stocks in the OKC money line, minus 108. Well, minus 106, one of those 2. And last but not least, Jalen Williams over 9.5 rebounds plus assists. I got it at a plus 105, but you can get it at DraftKings for a plus 110. I'm pretty sure he's covered this his last 5 or 4 of his last 5, maybe 6 or 7 of his last 8. And yeah, he covered it last game in 18 minutes. We was on J-Dub assists last game, and we knew it was like a little issue with blowouts, but I didn't think someone would get 18 minutes in a blowout. My God. And he hooked us. He had 4 assists on 8 minutes. I mean, in 18 minutes. But I watched that game, and there was a point that you can clearly tell he was hunting assists. Now, as the game went on, it was just like, all right, I got to shoot because I'm open. And he also had a great game. He was like 9 of 11 from the field, too. So he had to shoot when he was open, but he was hunting. He was trying to get rebounds. He was trying to get assists, and it's tough. It's tough because, and that's why I kind of went to the rebounds and assists, aside from the assists, because Shai Gilgeous is just a ball hog, as he should be. But he is just a usage hog. Like, he can have the ball 3 straight possessions where he just get it. He'll dribble, pick and roll, dribble, all this other shit. So it's tough. That's why I went rebounds and assists. He's been flirting with a triple-double for the last 3 games. Really not. I mean, last game you could say he was flirting with it because he had 7 and 4 in 18 minutes. So he would have got the double-double. Couldn't talk you off his double-double, matter of fact. I should play his double-double. I'll just give that out unofficially. But I am going to double back and play his double-double because I put in a blunt money bet with something else. But I'm going to play his double-double as well. But yeah, couldn't talk you off of that. So Jalen Williams, OKC, over 9.5 rebounds plus assists. Plus 105. Really like it. He's been trending up, doing his thing with his rebounds and assists. So yeah, hopefully he keeps it going. And those are the straights. Flo, you got blood money bets?
I got two. I'm gonna have a third when we get more lines. I can tell you what it is now, but two long shots I have is points bet plus 945 with the boost. Knicks money line, Hardenstein 14 boards. Explain that one. Julius 6 dimes. This just has to be like make the shots. Like Julius will have like 11, 10 potentials again. They just got to make the shots. I really like that 945. And this is a just in case the scrubs on the Grizzlies want to keep it close into the middle of the fourth quarter. Took everything up. Hardenstein, I mentioned, has had a 20 rebound game, a 19 rebound game, 14 against the Blazers, where he didn't play much of the fourth. But so he can easily hit 18. We've seen in recent games against Memphis, Nurkic had 19, Sabonis had 21, Zubac hit 20. So it's not crazy for him to hit 18 boards. So I took his 18 boards, Julius to hit 8 dimes, which he's done 5 times. I mentioned against bottom 5 defense, and Knicks -8, and that's plus 1400. So I really just feel like I'm due on one of these. Like I've come like a block short on one, a still short on another. And Quentin Grimes didn't have a 3 on another. It's like, man, one of these days. Sneaky look, I'll say it now. I'm just waiting on to see the Brunson news. Is if Brunson's in there, which I'm praying he is, because Miles McBride, if he gets listed again, his assist, I'm hoping I could get it at like 1.5 at MGM. Like he had a game with like 0, but he had like 6 potential in that game. They just bricked the shots. Last game wasn't the game for him because it was like a tough Mavs team. This is like some G Leaguers. Like the perfect scenario would be even if Brunson plays, like go up big, set him in the fourth, let Miles McBride run around crazy. So I want to put his 4 assists with Quentin Grimes 10 threes. Let the kids play. Some bums. So we'll see though. We'll see.
Yeah, I'm with you there. Because you just said Miles McBride, right?
Yeah.
Or yeah, I'm with you on him and Quentin Grimes. But yeah, so the theme of today, I'll get into my blunt money bets. And hopefully, did I even write down when the blunt money bets started? Let me see. Nope, but that's fine. We'll just say 43 when I'm looking at the timestamps. All right, so the theme for the day: blowouts, unders, and bums. Nobody's a bum in the NBA, but that's the theme for the day. Blowouts, bums, and unders, or bub. Blowouts, unders, and bums. Okay. And that's how I'm attacking these blow money bets. And once max unders drop on FanDuel, I may throw in a couple of those, but probably not. Probably not. We'll see though. All right. So this first one is neither, but we'll see. I'm thinking Trae Young is not going to play today because just like Desmond Bain, he rolled his ankle or hurt himself toward the end of last game, and it's a back to back. And they are trying to showcase what's wrong with the name? Huh?
Future Nick
Yeah.
DeJounte Murray.
Yeah, DeJounte. They're trying to showcase DeJounte. So I won't be shocked if Trae Young sits. So I put this in anticipation that he does sit, and if he doesn't sit, it's not like this can't get hit. So yeah. Jalen Johnson, 20 points from the Hawks. Jordan Poole, 20 points from the Wizards. DeJounte, 25 points. And Kyle Kuzma, 25 points. That is a plus 1771. I'll run that back again. Jalen Johnson, 20. Jordan Poole, 20. DeJounte Murray, 25. Kyle Kuzma, 25. Plus 1771. I like that. I like that for a plus 1771. And I think if Trae Young gonna play, then it's lit for real. But even if Trae Young play, he just may be a facilitator, or this final score might be 167 to 158 because neither one of these teams is gonna play no defense. So, like that, Jalen Johnson and Poole 20, DeJounte and Kuzma 25, simple and sweet. Next, going to the Golden State game, another simple parlay, but it's a plus 1882, so basically a plus 1900. Malik Beasley, Dame Lillard, and Klay Thompson, each to have 4 threes, Steph to have 5 threes. So we in a game that I actually think Golden State's going to keep this one close. I don't think it's going to be a blowout. Same thing with the OKC game. I think Orlando's going to keep that close. I don't think it's going to be a blowout. I think the Knicks game has a way higher chance. Knicks has a way higher chance of blowing out Memphis than the teams with like higher spreads in them. Even the Houston game. I don't even think Houston gonna get blown out today. Why? Because that's the Doka first game back in Boston since he left, to my knowledge, that I believe. This is his first game back. It's a lot of love for him in that locker room. Coaches and players. They know his team is coming off a back. Like, they know what the vibes is. I don't think they're going to try to run it up. Now, picks fly. Anything can happen. Like, nigga, goddamn, if we don't took our starters out midway through the third quarter and our bench just putting it on you and y'all down 50, y'all down 50. But I don't think they're going to try to run it up on Udoka. And guess who also knows this is his first game back? His players. So, I mean, even though it's a back-to-back, I would be shocked. Not shocked, but I'd be surprised if they lose by 30. I think really the Knicks, and it's a couple other games that got a chance to get outrageous. But with that being said, this is not one of the games I think is going to be a blowout, but it could happen. Malik Beasley, 4 threes. Klay Thompson, 4 threes. Dame Lillard, 4 threes. And Steph Curry, 5 threes. Basically, all of them to go over their three-point line, except for Malik to go 1 over his three-point line, all right? Plus 1,900 blunt money bet. I'm loving that. Speaking of which,
I will say to your point really quick, not to cut you off, it would be hilarious if you know about the Celtics home streak that's going on right now. They're 19-0 at home, like all of Boston. Wow. It would be hilarious if the dude to break it would
be Udoka.
That'd be hilarious.
Now it's what Now they got love and respect for him, but they ain't having that shit.
Yeah,
they ain't having that.
I might have to just do this would be hilarious bet with just like Rockets to win.
Yeah, I haven't heard nobody, and I don't really be on Twitter, but I haven't seen that on the timeline mentioned at all today. Nobody talking about Udoka's first game back. So, and it's in a tough spot. It's definitely a tough spot. Terrible scheduling, but hey, we'll see. All right, next, Knicks to win by 31. I was going to do a 31 parlay today, just thinking like, okay, it could be a bunch of blowouts because all these back-to-backs and all this other bullshit. But like I said, I really don't like none of these teams. Now, maybe hopefully all of them win by 31 tonight. And this Knicks one hit. But the Knicks is just, I think, have the best chance. Now, if Jalen Brunson get ruled out, no. You know what I'm saying? We'll see. But for now, Knicks to win by 31 plus 2,100. And that's on FanDuel margin. And the reason why I played that is because it kind of goes along with this. Round robin, 2s and 3s. I chose 3 teams to win between 21 and 30 points. This is a plus 20,000 if all 3 of them hit. So we get 3 blocks and we choose the blocks, we lit. Plus 20,000. 3 teams to win by between 21 and 30 points. Knicks, Bucks, OKC. Now, I just told y'all, I don't think OKC or the Bucks is going to blow their teams out. But it could happen. Both of these teams was on back-to-backs. I mean, this is just in case motherfuckers get ruled out. Right now, it's 2 p.m., if that. It might not even be 2 p.m., It's just now 2 o'clock. So we know how the NBA get down. Don't be surprised if in a couple hours you see Steph Curry ruled out, Klay Thompson ruled out. We're going to let the young boys play. Now, I doubt that happens because they really need these wins right now. But don't be surprised if they get ruled out. Same thing with Orlando. Paolo, even though he gave a passionate speech last night about feeling like he let the team down and all that shit, don't be surprised if coach be like, yeah, good job, we feel you, but sit down, franchise player. Your usage been through the roof the last 5 fucking games, and what we don't need is you trying to go Superman again tonight. So go ahead and sit it down after a back-to-back. So don't be surprised if Paolo said he played 40 minutes last night. Klay and Steph played 30 plus 35, 40 minutes last night. Now, if that happens and they sit, now we looking real good with this blowout. And again, same thing with the Knicks. So each of them to win, Knicks, Bucks, OKC, to win between 21 and 30, to win by between 21 and 30 points, plus 20,000. Round robin that thing, 2s and 3s. 3 more. Jalen Williams, and I'll probably end up playing this double-double. But I did his 8 and 8 on DraftKings for plus 3,100. 8 rebounds, 8 assists on DraftKings for plus 3,100. Just look at his game log. He's been flirting with a triple-double, and I think he's actually trying to hunt a triple-double. And what better game to hunt it than the game against Orlando? It's the perfect game because it's going to be a game that I think Orlando is going to be on like the cusp of getting blown out. But Orlando's the type of team that they're going to keep fighting, so they're not going to get blown out. Anything could happen. But Orlando is the team that's going to be down 18 points going into the fourth quarter, playing their starters, still trying to cut the lead down. 12 points. down with 3 minutes, they file in and shooting threes and getting steals and trapping. They're one of those type of teams, like a college basketball team, pretty much. It's never over with them. Another good team. The Knicks, they're another team like that. Game is over. Oh, we don't care. That's how Jalen Brunson cashed a lot of people out with that 30 points that he got against Dallas, because he literally scored 10 points in the last 4 minutes on bullshit. Like, that game was over. Now, the Knicks did make a push, but his last 4 points, and I might have to rechange my dog my dog opinion on Brunson, because he's a dog, but I always feel like, and it kind of showed, Randall was the big dog. So if it come down to who's going to take the shot and Randall say, give me the fucking ball, I think Brunson going to give him the ball. But I'll be wrong. I could be wrong. But with that being said, Brunson last 4 points he scored in a game, they was down 7 with like 15 seconds left. So they was down like 7, then he got a layup. Then it was like 7 seconds left, they fouled. Didn't do it to free throws. Then like the last 5 seconds of the game, he got another layup. He didn't even try and shoot the 3. So he did all that to get 30. So I say all that to say this. Games like that, teams like that, you want to like play some bullshit, because that's when the bullshit happens. J-Dub might be on the floor late in the game when Orlando playing hard when the game is over. They could be down 15 with 3 minutes left, and they still going to be trapping and fouling and shit, so J-Dub will be on the floor.
You're telling me Jalen Williams about to get put in his magic system. Jalen Williams, 2 turnovers, Knicks money line. I haven't run that magic system in like a week. I forgot about it. And I was thinking today, I was like, oh man, magic system. So
either him or Shea, because Shea gonna have the ball more than him.
So the thing I've noticed, the point guards are dicey. It's always like the forwards. So it's Chet or Jalen. But I think I'm gonna do the Jalen 2 with the Knicks money line.
Yeah, Jalen would be a good look, because he definitely facilitate, especially because I really watched that game, because I've been like peeking at OKC, but I truly watched him last game, and him and Chet run with the second unit. You know what I'm saying? That's why he only got 18 minutes, because him and Chet come out early. And then it's Shy and all in Dort like for the rest of the first quarter. Then they come in at the top of the second quarter, where it wasn't no coming back in at the top of the fourth quarter. And that's why they only got 18 minutes. They literally took them out with like 7 minutes left in the third quarter, and that was it for J-Dub. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, I couldn't talk you off that at all. J-Dub 8-8 plus 3,100. FanDuel, 2 more of these. I have a boost on FanDuel, and this is how I know on DraftKings. My FanDuel boost I haven't used yet. I'll cook something up with it. Here's my boost on DraftKings. Knicks halftime, full-time money line.
Amen.
Simone Fontecchio under 3.5 rebounds for Utah. Shout out to the dreamer in the chat who was trying to put us on his over rebounds and assists. We played it. He started fronting, so we've been playing his unders, and it's been working out. So Simone Fontecchio under 3.5 rebounds. He hasn't got over 4 rebounds in like 5 straight games. Knicks halftime, full-time money line. J-Dub 4 assists, because 4 assists and OKC money line is a good bet, or 4 assists and some other money line is a good bet, but we'll just put it on this. And Alfred Sengun under 6 assists, because I do think this could be a blowout. Now, I don't think it's going to get disrespectful, but I think it's going to be a blowout. And even if it's close, this ain't going to be the type of game where they're going to be doubling Sengun, I don't think. I think they're going to be like, Sengun, do your thing, and we're not going to let Fred VanVleet, Jabari Smith, and Jalen Green do shit. If you want to go against, because Sengun ain't shit but 6'10". If you want to go against 7'3" Porzingis in the post and do all them crafty moves and fadeaways, go ahead, my nigga. But I don't think they're going to be doubling him. So I think if anything, Sengun to get buckets and not assists. Also, he hasn't had 6 assists in his last 6 games.
Yeah, he's not distributing. I had his 4 the other day on they're just not distributing.
His assist line right today is at 3.5. I'm like, y'all
wow.
Yeah. And it's super juice. It's super juice, but I'm like, y'all trolling. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all doing too much now. So Knicks halftime, full-time. Simone Fontecchio for the Jazz, under 4 rebounds. J-Dub for OKC, 4 assists. And Alfred Sengun, Houston, under 6 assists. Last but not least, this is kind of like, y'all know, like I like fading teams on the back-to-back. I like doing shit like that. Well, I kind of did something like that, but not like that, all right? Basically, my favorite looks today. I almost bet all these, almost put a half unit on all these. Probably could have put a quarter unit on all these. These are just my favorite looks. And I said, fuck it. I'm going to just put $10 on it in a blunt money bet. And for what it's worth, all these blunt money bets is like the least amount I would put on all blunt money bets except for my boost. Other than that, all these shits is like $10. I don't even got no normal $15, $20 blunt money bets. Cause even the cause even the Washington and Malik Beasley shit, them is plus 2,000. So ain't no need for me to go crazy on them anyway. But yeah, all right. So these are just basically all my lanes that I put in a blunt money bet. That's a plus 1,700. Golden State plus 11.5. Orlando plus 11. The Pelicans plus 3. The Bulls money line. The Lakers money line. So generally, I like to fade teams on the back-to-back. Today, I feel a little different. I think they're not in good spots, but I think they can win or keep the game close. So again, Golden State against Milwaukee. Milwaukee don't play no fucking defense. They struggle against guards. Like, what the fuck? Like, they could blow anybody out, but they also could be in a fucking nail biter like they've been often this season in games they had no business being in nail biters in, all right? Orlando, I just told y'all about Orlando and Paolo, and plus Orlando plays really good defense. Orlando plays slow, and OKC tends not to play defense. Perfect recipe for a double-digit dog to come in there and cover. Dead ass. So I'll take the plus 11 with Orlando. Pelicans plus 3. I'm sorry. They may sit Zion. They may do. The Pelicans are fucking better than Dallas without Luka. I'm sorry. I don't care. Yes, I know it's tough as a bitch to travel from Utah to Dallas. That's a sick trip. That's a nasty back-to-back. From Utah to Dallas, that's a nasty back-to-back. But they are pro athletes. They are staying in 5-star hotels. They are flying on private jets. They do have masseuses and all that stuff. Those boys will be okay. As long as two of these three play, Ingram, Zion, or CJ, I think they should take care of business versus Dallas. They had a nice streak of winning like 7 straight games on the road before Denver took care of that yesterday. Zion was just putting up numbers in the fourth quarter for no reason last night. So hopefully he keep that same energy tonight, or maybe he'll sit out because he expended so much unnecessary energy in the fourth quarter. Nigga, you're down 12 with 4 minutes left. Why are you still getting your stats? But he ended up with 25, 30. Congrats, Zion, covering people parlays. But yeah, I just think the Pels are a better team. Yes, I know what Dallas just did to an unsuspected Knicks team, and it shouldn't have been an unsuspected Knicks team because both of Brunson had a lot to play for, Julius had a lot to play for, and they still got their ass whooped. So yes, I understand that. With that being said, New Orleans, they're just a better team. They're deeper, they're better offensively and defensively. They're just better than Dallas. All right. Same thing with the Bulls. I feel the same way. And it just so happens that San Antonio was on the back-to-back too. Not really, because they beat the shit out of Charlotte. But I'm sorry, no Wemby. This is the same fucking 5-33 team that just been trotting the ball out there all year. I don't care that they got a couple good wins lately. Most of that is Wemby. This team without Wemby, Dominic Barlow? What the fuck? Yeah. Get out of here with that shit. Vujacic and goddamn Drummond is gonna fill day with Dominic Barlow. Knock it off. And then, yeah, you still got Levine and Kobe White. I like them. And DeMar DeRozan. I'm sorry, I forgot him too. Yes, I like the Bulls.
First, I have a guy named like Champagne. I don't know what he looks like. I don't know if he's a real person, but I just thought it was a funny last name.
Champagne?
Yeah, like Julian Champagne.
Yeah, Julian Champagne.
Yeah,
he was nice last year. I don't know what happened to his ass this year.
Yeah,
but yeah, I think the Bulls come in there, win that game. Levine still playing for shit, trying to get out of there. I think the Bulls come in and win. Now again, you got two teams traveling on back-to-back. Shit, actually, all 4 of these teams are traveling on back-to-backs. So this is the typical, you want to generally fade these teams. But Vegas knows that as well, and it's already baked into the line. And last but not least, Lakers money line. What the fuck? I'm the one who always tell y'all I would never bet the Lakers. I'm the Laker fan that tell you the Lakers are ass. This is ridiculous. Now we getting outrageous. I know Utah have got the best wins of anybody with their win percentage. They got the best wins in NBA history because they beat Philly, they beat Denver,
beat the Knicks.
They beat the Knicks, but they don't even count, and they beat Milwaukee. So they beat Philly, Milwaukee, and Denver. And they might have beat them in like 3 or 4 games. Or they might have all beat them back-to-back. They have won 8 of their last 12. They balling, yada yada fucking yada. They on a back-to-back too. So all this back-to-back shit, they going against a rested team. A team that need a win. A team that best 2 players is better than they hope, man. Now, and we just got Darvin Ham ain't going nowhere. Now, generally, that's the kiss of death when
I
they
feel so
beat
bad
like
for y'all. He's so bad. He is
I don't
so
think
bad.
he's that. Yo, I like
He's
Darvin.
awful.
I like Darvin, man.
Awful.
I like Darvin, bro. I like Darvin.
He is
Because I
not
remember
good.
this with LeBron. Same thing they were saying with Spoelstra. Same thing they were saying
This-
with Tyronn Lue.
One of these things is not like the other. This is not that. This is more
Look,
like
I
with the
dead
Cavs
ass
who
remember them saying this with Tyronn Lue, bro, in Cleveland. They were saying that with Tyronn Lue.
This dude
Yo,
does
he
not
ass.
understand
Get him
basic
out of
basketball
here.
concepts, man. He's not good.
Okay,
He's out of here, and they got to get him out of there, man. He's not good. He's not good. He's not good.
Okay, look, I just feel like the fact that, well, first of all, just to close off tonight game, I think that the fact that he's got like a vote of confidence. All right, niggas. So y'all was doing all that talking behind his back and all these anonymous sources and all this shit. The whole team basically anonymous sources saying that they don't like his rotations and they ready for him to get out of there. And guess what? Pelinka said, guess what? He's staying. So now what y'all gonna do? Y'all gonna just keep losing every night to the fucking Jazz and shit? No, y'all about to fucking pick your head up off the ground and play basketball, LeBron and AD. Go there and do what you're supposed to do. So I do, just to wrap that up, Lakers, Bulls, Pels. Well, Lakers, Bulls money line, Pels +3, Orlando +11, Golden State +11.5. As far as Darvin Ham, reason why I like
we gotta
Darvin
break
Ham,
down the Lakers one of these days, man. I got a lot on y'all.
The reason why I like Darvin Ham, bro, is because I say this. Yeah, the best coaches got X's and O's and are niggas. That's Ty Lue and Spoelstra. They niggas, so they don't give a fuck. If you don't like the rotation, they're gonna say too bad. If you got to get benched, they're going to say too bad. If they got to get into it with their best player, they're going to get into it with their best player. And they got X's and O's. Those are the best coaches. That's why Boston old coach couldn't do shit. Brad Stevens, he wasn't a nigga. He was smart as a bitch. You got to be both. You know what I'm saying? Or you got to be like
his rotations are stupid. Like you'll have Taurean Prince playing more minutes than like the most minutes on the team. Like we played y'all and Taurean Prince was like 15 shots. He has at one point Cam Reddish and Vando on the court at the same time. You're basically playing 3-on-5 at that point. Like the dude is just a moron.
This the thing. Who the fuck would we play? I get it.
Not Jared Vanderbilt and Cam Reddish at the same time.
So who we gonna put in? We gonna take out Vando.
Hold on. I'd answer this question. Christian Wood should be playing more than Jackson Hayes because Jackson Hayes sucks. That guy is terrible.
Wood is awful too, but okay.
At least the dude could score the ball and give you something. And the worst part, why am I running on the Lakers now? The worst part is I like Austin Reeves. That dude gets a free pass and D'Lo gets blamed for everything. I don't even like D'Lo. I don't like D'Lo. Like, hold on. They're both trash, but only one gets held accountable. Bradley Beal, every time down the court, was looking for this dude. Every team looks for Reeves. They take advantage, but only D'Lo gets blamed when y'all lose. I'm like, what? Like, y'all need to get rid of Darvin Ham because I want better for y'all. LeBron don't deserve this. AD don't deserve this.
Better? How the fuck? Look,
he is not good.
Let me tell you how I feel. Darvin Ham may not be a great coach, but Darvin Ham is not the reason the Lakers are this bad, bro.
He's not, but he's part of the problem.
Look, I'll tell you who else is part of the problem. LeBron can't play no defense.
I agree.
He's part of the problem. AD is not a part of the problem because he's
AD's playing phenomenal.
Our third best player is fucking ass.
Yeah, I agree.
Austin Reeves not good. He's a cone on defense. He can't.
Gabe Vincent sipping on mojitos by the pool, collecting checks.
He's not good. Everybody like, oh, the Lakers got him on a good deal. Do people forget Austin Reeves was fucking undrafted? He played for Oklahoma.
He was amazing in that
He wasn't even good like that at Oklahoma.
No, he was amazing in the playoff run. Nobody want to
hear that shit. You know who else was amazing in the playoff run?
D'Lo.
Rui Hachimura.
Yeah,
you know what he's doing? Trash.
Collecting checks.
Gabe Vincent, Rui, Austin Reeves, they all fucking coon the Lakers, and they coon these dumbass Laker fans thinking that they were good signings in the offseason. We did not have one good signing. I came on this stream and said the Lakers didn't have one good signing in the offseason. Not one. Not one player that moved the needle. Why?
I first guessed that what it
signed a bunch of players that just got fucking swept. They just got swept by Denver, and guess what? Yes, they did beat Golden State. Why? Because it was the perfect matchup. Golden State has no size, and we got a bunch of size. Congratulations. You beat Golden State. Did you see this Golden State team this year? They're fucking washed, and they hated each other with Jordan Poole. Congratulations. You beat we beat Memphis. You mean the Memphis team that had Ja Morant doing fucking guns and that was ready to, like, who the fuck? And this is the problem with being a Laker fan. This is why I hate being a Laker fan. Because the narrative.
Oh, poor you and your championships.
No, yeah, I'm just saying. No, the narratives, bro. The narratives. LeBron and the Lakers, and it's always an excuse for this fucking team. I don't want to hear it. The rotations are ass. The star players are ass besides AD. The coaching is ass. But if I'm the coach, it's like, what you want me to do? I put Austin Reeves out there. He's a cone. I put Vandal out there. He can't shoot. I put Gabe Vincent's not even available. Cam Reddish, I put him out there because supposedly he can shoot and play defense. And guess what? He does neither. What am I supposed to do? Tell Darvin Ham, who's your starting five, Flo? Who's your rotation? What would you want Darvin to do? That's my thing. Because
I told you it's a flawed roster. But first off, I first guess what happened. Why did they let Lonnie Walker walk for free? Like, the Lakers have won a championship.
Because we had to sign off.
Y'all have won a championship in the last 4. Y'all have won a championship in the last 4 years, so nobody should feel bad for y'all. But if you just look at the last 6 years of who did the Lakers let walk for free? It's like Caruso, Randall, Lonnie Walker. Yeah. I can't remember if Clarkson was a trade. But listen, the Lakers have a problem. There's a bunch of problems, but him is part of it. His rotations are terrible. His designs make no sense. The defense makes no sense. D'Lo's playing 1 second, then he's not playing, then he's in the rotation. And the worst thing of everything is, because when you're a coach of the Lakers, you're not just a coach, you're an ambassador, you're for the brand. His messaging is awful. When he says up there on the podium after they lose, I don't know why the fans are taking it too hard. They got to understand this is one of 82. And then LeBron says at his locker, we stink. This is terrible. Coach, maybe you want to get on the same page with your best players. How about that? His messaging is terrible. You got to get this from out of there.
And this is why I'm a Kobe guy. LeBron got you. He got you all wrapped up in his little narrative. That nigga knew what the coach said. Then he went and said the other thing because he's trying to make the locker room look split.
It's right,
he's trying to make them look bad.
They're one game under 500, barely in the play-in, and he's talking about, we need time. Coach, the season is 50% done. What are you talking about?
No. Look, we can turn it on. That's what he's saying. Yo, chill. We can always turn it on. Bro, LeBron,
what LeBron do with teams from the inside, right?
Yo, LeBron will fucking kill teams from inside until he gets what he wants. LeBron want more players.
He should.
He wanted Austin
Reeves. Stinks.
Well, you wanted Russ. I wanted Russ.
Yeah, they screwed that up.
That didn't work out. You wanted Russ. That didn't work out. You love you some Austin Reeves. He's fucking trash.
I still like Austin. I think it's a rough stretch, but I still like Austin. This is a rough stretch.
Austin's good. I never liked Austin Reeves. Why? He's propped up by foul calls. Nigga was getting foul calls like he was an all-star. Guess what happens when they stop blowing the whistle every time they go on and do that? Guess what happens? Your ass struggle to get double digits. This is the thing. You want to know why Taurean Prince plays so much? You want to know why?
I would love to know. I have no clue why. Why?
He's the only one that's a two-way player that's decent.
He's a two-way player. He's a 3-and-D player with no three.
He's not even a good two-way player.
Yeah, he isn't.
But at least he's Cam Reddish won't hit a shot.
Yeah, he won't.
At least Taurean Prince will give you 4 threes in a game once every 10.
That's true.
Cam won't even do that.
No, Cam won't.
Austin Reeves will never give you good defense.
No.
Vanderbilt will never give you good offense.
Never.
Gabe Vincent's not available. Rui Hachimura will never give you good offense.
Vincent's a myth.
So that's what I'm saying. It's like we asking this guy, and it's like when you gotta have players that play both in there because LeBron not playing no defense, D'Lo not playing no defense, Austin Reeves not playing no defense. So it's like I gotta stick 37-year-old Torian Prince out there and hope that he don't look terrible. And when he look terrible, it's like, why you got him out there? My nigga, if I put Austin Reeves in, we're gonna lose. Unless he get hot.
Let Skylar Mays play. He looked good last game. Let Skylar Mays get a chance, man. That dude can shoot.
Who?
Skylar Mays, man.
Y'all were down like play for the Lakers?
Yeah, y'all just got him. Y'all were down like 30 to the Suns, and he was out there like grinding and hitting threes.
Wow.
Like, this dude in there,
I missed that.
He gets a damn get in the game.
Missed that.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
Let him get some time. He's trash, but let him get some time.
Yeah. That was fun, though.
That was fun. And it's so funny. I'd much rather, man, please. What we need to do is I don't know, trade for Brunson or some shit. Like the team is trash. Knicks got a way better team than the Lakers. Way better team. It's not even close. They got a team that fits. OG actually hitting shots. My God. Like,
listen, I've said it out loud. And like my home. Listen, I love finesse. I'm not finesse the books. That's the homie. I'm not trying to take a shot. But I keep saying, I'm like, hey man, they're one player away from going to the Eastern Conference Finals. And he keeps laughing at me. I'm like, all right, that joke's not gonna be funny in 2 months.
Yeah. That one player being Joel. That one player being Joel Embiid. I mean,
no. All right, we'll see. Listen, I'll say all these Knicks jokes are funny until I say to you, hey, explain to me logically without like LOL Knicks, why are the Sixers better than the Knicks right now? Why?
They're Joel Embiid.
Right. What have we seen from the last 5 Joel Embiid playoff runs? He's either hurt, coming up short.
A little better than Julius Randle.
But like if I said to you, the game is close, who do you trust more with the game on the line? Joel Embiid or Jalen Brunson?
Definitely Brunson, but unfortunately, I don't think it's going to work that way because I don't think the Knicks in a series where like maybe if Mitch comes back, but my God, in a series against Philly, Maxey will be enough to kind of offset Brunson, and then it's going to be like it'll be a good series. It'll be a good series. But then you got like Tobias
really better, like
OG.
Like the Heat scared me more than the Sixers. Like the Heat have like that whole like
you
want the Heat get like DeJounte Murray. Oh my God, that's gonna be terrible. They scare me.
He's better than both. I agree. I truly think the Heat are better than and I ain't gonna say better than the Knicks. The Heat are better.
I get what you're saying though.
Sure, but right now, I would be the most worried about the Heat because they already showed that Heat culture. Yeah. And I have this theory with the Heat. They be doing this injury shit on purpose all year.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Because they want like Jaime Hawkins to play, Highsmith. They want all these niggas to play. So in the playoffs, they all can play 19, 21 minutes. Like they do that shit on purpose, man. These niggas can play. Jimmy Butler ain't hurt like that all year, every fucking year, bro. No, I don't believe it.
They're smart. Yeah, they're smart. Yeah.
But the Knicks, I like that trade. Put it this way.
They need one more piece, though. They need one more piece.
They need, honestly, I feel like they need like a upgrade of Dante, in my opinion. That's the issue. Yeah. Maybe a center, but like to me, they need that shooting guard that's like who's the guy? I don't want to say like a max player, but like a discount Paul George type. You know what I'm saying? Somebody
who's going to be in that spot a year and a half from now? Y'all could clip this one off. Devin Booker. Devin Booker's going to be in that spot a year and a half from now. It has all the makings. That Sun situation is a disaster. He's a CAA guy. He's a Kentucky guy. Got all the Knicks makings of it. That's why I'm like saying, like, okay, like, I don't ride for Julius Randle because I think it's the greatest thing ever. The ultimate point of all this with the Knicks, we've turned this to today with the Knicks. The ultimate point of all this is keep stockpiling these assets, keep growing the brand. It's attractive to play in New York. It wasn't 2 years ago. Keep being attractive. Don't be dysfunctional. And one of these stars is going to get upset. Like, look at Kate. Like, that Sun situation, like, the Suns might be one and done. Like, that team's not good. Like, no depth, no defense. Like, who the hell they going to be?
But Flo, this is my thing. In the NBA, one thing that's the difference between the NBA and the NFL is better in this sense. In the NBA, it's only 5 players that's going to win the chip, in my opinion. And I don't know, like, Booker ain't going to do it for y'all, bro. It sounds crazy.
But like, who had the Heat in the finals last year with Bam, Butler, Caleb Martin, Kyle Lowry, and Kevin Love? Who had that team in the finals?
Y'all ain't got Spo. Y'all ain't got Spo, bro. Y'all ain't got Spo cooking up crazy shit.
Everybody
like
keeps telling me Jalen Brunson isn't a 1A, but I'm like, hey, man. First, see, the bar keeps moving. I said 3 years ago, this dude's better than Donovan Mitchell. Everyone's like, oh, you're so crazy. Then he smacked him in back-to-back playoffs. Then it was, okay, he's not a number one. He can't be the leader. He's too small, blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. All these playoff games, right? He went head-to-head with Jimmy, right? You was giving Jimmy that work. He had a bad ankle, was giving the Heat that work. They lost in 6. Julius Randle was a terrible co-host. Sidekick.
Yo,
like
Shorty was, Becky Hammond, she was right, bro. If you're not Iverson or Steph, you're not leading the Jalen Brunson not leading the Knicks to the finals, my guy. He's not doing it. And the thing is, eventually they're gonna attack him on defense, bro. Eventually they're gonna attack him on defense, and that's gonna be the issue. And y'all so dependent on him. Like, put it this way: if Booker came, then I'll be like, okay, maybe.
If the Knicks got Booker tomorrow, they would go to the finals. They would have the best defense in the East. They'd have the best offense.
If y'all got who?
Booker. If I could magically substitute,
why we not have the best defense with Booker?
Because they have the number 1 defense right now, and they don't even have Mitchell Robinson. Like, the defense right now, it's a small sample. I'm being a homer. I get it. But 2 weeks, they're number 1 in the league. They're top 6 in offense. Everyone's like, oh, yeah, this is cute. I'm like, right. It's cute that they beat the Sixers by 36, beat the Wolves at home, and like, yeah, no respect for that. But like, it's cool. Like I said, I'm willing to let this play out because in time.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you have the Kentucky connection with Booker and Rand. I don't know. Y'all let me know if y'all still watching in the comments. Y'all let me know. I don't think Booker would do it. I don't know, man. I just feel like that is just being another OG score.
We need a power forward with Mitch. Man,
no, y'all don't need Booker. Y'all need this is what y'all need. Y'all need Clay 5 years ago.
Yeah, that would be a perfect fit.
Y'all need a shooting, defending wing.
That's a great name. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, so Booker, he definitely is scoring, shooting wing, but he ain't a defender like that. And Brunson gonna get attacked in the playoffs. Julius Randle ain't defending nobody.
No, Julius ain't it. Julius is good for regular
season. OG every night. Like, y'all, if y'all have OG in, because I like y'all so much because y'all got OG. I'm like, yeah, that's the perfect slide in right there. That's perfect. But if y'all, even a Siakam, I don't want to turn y'all into the Toronto Knicks.
Yeah.
But even Siakam, I feel like could be a good fit. I like Siakam with y'all better than Book because I feel like Siakam can play defense more, and he got size.
You know, it's like so weird because there's like 2 seasons. There's like a playoff for the regular season. For the regular season, I feel like Randall's better. For the playoffs, I'd rather have Siakam. That makes sense.
No, well, I don't know, bro.
Because like Randall's gonna play like 75 games, 35 minutes, have big blow-up games. He'll beat all the bad teams. Like he'll play back-to-backs. He'll show up both. But like when it's time to play like the Heat and they're gonna put up like that brick wall, and you have to make a smart decision. Like I don't trust Randall in that spot.
Now, the reason why I'd rather have Randall is because at least I know Randall dog. Pascal be giving, like, he don't be caring sometimes. Like, he'd be like,
hey, Tom Thibodeau, hey, listen,
let's get through these comments, y'all.
Let's do it.
Dante, 3.
Okay.
Yeah, Dante, 3.
3.5 is crazy. Like, he's Steph Curry.
Yeah.
Wow, Jaren Jackson's doubtful, too. That's crazy.
He was out last game, though. Chet 25.
I didn't even know that. That's crazy.
Yeah. Chet 25. I could see that. What's the vibes? Was good.
Good.
Appreciate you.
Thanks for tapping. I appreciate you.
The Lakers don't have anybody else to play. They have 2 options. The rest are just thank you.
Let me ask you, do you want LaVine? Because they definitely could get LaVine.
Oh my God.
His defense is so bad.
No,
but they almost have to make him though because they don't have good players.
If the fucking Lakers get DeJounte Murray or Zach LaVine, I'm not watching another game the rest of the season.
What? You don't want DeJounte?
No, he can't shoot. And he's overrated defensively, bro. We don't need another driving player. We need a shooter, a true knockdown shooter that can play defense.
Yeah.
DeJounte can play a little defense, but he can't shoot. LaVine can shoot. He can't play no defense. We just stockpiling on top of stockpiling garbage. Trade LeBron, trade AD for some number 1 overall picks, and let's start this bitch from the ground up. Fuck it. Because we're not winning with this team, bro. We're not winning. Barely making a play-in. Trying to tell you. Love y'all energy today. It's okay.
Absolutely.
Always respectfully disagree.
Exactly. It's all love. It's all love here.
All love. That's
all love here. And I love talking ball with everybody. Even if we disagree, it's all love. It's just
For
fun.
sure. Appreciate you tapping there, Region Life for
Ooh, that's
sure.
nice.
Browns to record 5 sacks versus Texans. I mean, I did. I took the. Did I do the Texans?
I think we did the Bills.
I got the crazy 4 million round robin, and I'm sorry. Well, I mean, y'all could have just started it back, but I got the crazy 4 million round robin. Nah, they not in that. I took Kansas City. I ain't do nobody from that game. I like that though. Some of these players only want the bag. After that, they barely
Yeah,
produce. We have the same problem with Tobias Harris. Yo, signing Rui Hachimura more off of 2 playoff series was just crazy, bro.
Do you know what I really think the Lakers were doing there? They got like all these dudes who are frustrating, but like their contracts are so movable. Where like I think they're just like, yo, just roll this team back. This ain't the real team. Like we'll get to the deadline, we'll figure it out, we'll add pieces. Like that's what I think they really were trying to do there.
That Reeves is movable, but I don't think Rui gonna be movable. Like even though it's a nice contract, you
can find a sucker anywhere, man. You can find a sucker anywhere. I mean, look at the Heat. I mean, the Heat be ripping people off every year. They be ripping everyone off.
I feel you, Dream. I had to watch my Hall of Fame coach play Jeremy Sohan at point guard on purpose. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck. Old boy pissing me off. They need to get. I love some Pop and Pop a real one for a lot of reasons.
I mean, I'm not even acknowledge this nonsense.
Brunson not soft. He tried to troll you.
Yeah, you got to be trolling, bro.
Brunson definitely not soft. He a few things, but he ain't soft. But not.
Oh no! What happened?
Do not disturb.
Yeah, I thought so.
I thought I had it on Do Not Disturb.
Yeah, Tobias does like he's a frustrating player because he's so talented. You'd figure like that's a player who should be like a great third, fourth option, but like he just like disappears. You're like, what happened?
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know what man. They need to get Wemby off that damn minutes limit, and B has to do more too. Yeah, for sure. They need Darius Garland. Okay, somebody like that, but this is again my problem because I think they do need a little more shooting. But at this point, Dante a better fit than Garland to me. Because Brunson can facilitate. He can't. I mean, Garland will be crazy because then you could tell Brunson like to chill sometimes, and Garland to get in the lane and cause havoc like quickly.
The backcourt would be
super quickly.
The backcourt would be too small.
The backcourt would be way too small. They already be trying to hunt Brunson on defense. Now they're gonna be hunting both of them niggas on defense. Nah. And that's why I don't like Donovan Mitchell there.
Yeah, like it's like I would always take Donovan Mitchell on my team, but like it's a weird fit. Like it's like, could it work? Maybe, but like, is it the right fit? Like, probably not.
I like Booker better than Donovan Mitchell.
Oh my god, yeah,
I like Booker better than Donovan Mitchell. But either way it goes, the Knicks, and it's so crazy because I think of one when I get off stream. But the Knicks need that 3-and-D shooting guard that got size. Dante is perfect off the bench. But I don't want Dante starting. Like Dante, that perfect off the bench, and he gonna do his thing starting. But like, I don't know, man. All I could just think of like old school Klay, and he ain't even gotta be like one of the greatest shooters of all time. Like, they need Klay Thompson, nigga. Everybody needed the Klay Thompson from 5 years ago. I'm just saying, yo, Derek White.
I hate to agree, but
I hate to say it. And
you're right,
though. I was not thinking about finesse when that just came to my mind.
Yeah, no, but you're right though. Like Derek White is like they literally need Derek White.
6'6". You're not hunting him on defense. He can play point guard. He can shoot.
Yeah.
That's what the Knicks need. And then him with OG. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh man.
You're right.
Won't even need Mitch back. We hope he get back. But we'd be all right without Mitch. You know who also about to lose minutes? Precious Achiuwa. Because Tibbs don't like.
He is so bad. Oh my God. He's so
he's
bad.
Just like Christian Wood. He's just like Christian Wood. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Yo, watch.
Yeah.
Yo, sooner or later, Tibbs gonna be like.
There's a possession last game where he dives forward, he gets it, great hustle play, and he throws it behind his head.
Backwards in his head. I was like, what? That was the play that made me say he's not gonna last in Tibbs.
Yeah, he's out of there. I was thinking the same thing. He's out of there.
Last long.
He's out of there.
Tibbs like, yo, great hustle play, but you gotta be shitting me, bro. Just hold the ball. You're 7 foot. It's gonna be a jump ball at the worst. Why are you trying to horrible? All right, man. This show is way longer than expected because we started talking ball. Because if we was gonna have a little show this long, we could have gave y'all looks for tomorrow. Fuck it. I give him one look, blunt money bet. You give him one blunt money bet for the people that stuck around, or one look. I got a plus 9,500.
Oh, okay.
One rushing touchdown, one passing touchdown, each half for each team. Detroit and LA can easily happen. One rushing touchdown and one passing touchdown in each half for both Detroit and LA, plus 9,500. I like it for that price. What you got, Flo?
For tomorrow, let's see here. Oh man, it's a little bit of a spicy one. Like it's like, you know me, I got to come with the tackles plus assist. I really like Dallas to control the ball in this game, hit the tight ends, work the seams. Jonathan Owens, the strong safety for the Packers. I really think he's going to be in the action a lot in the box. I wish his line was 5.5 so I could take a juice, put it with something, some money line, but it's at 6.5 plus 120. I think he's going to get to 6 tackles. I don't know if he's going to get to 7. So I took this. I was like, you know what? It's been such a hot stretch. Go for it. Plus 120 on DraftKings. I like Jonathan Owens to get in the action in this one. That's the Cowboys-Packers game, by the way.
All right. That is it. As always, hit the like button on your way out. Appreciate y'all rocking with me. I will see y'all sometime tomorrow. Not sure, but I'll pull up on y'all tomorrow. May have a couple players on the timeline. So, as always, appreciate you rocking with us. You know the vibes. Get this cash. Gotta have it.
Go Lakers.